We finished our workout, 5 rounds, pretty simple, 20 push-ups with a different rotation through, bear or toe tap. And then those holds at the end, yeah. I think that's where you started feeling it.
Really? Burn.
Yeah. Now you're like pumped up.
Yeah. Bigger.
Yeah, you look bigger. Anyways, we talked a little bit about OTTO's transformation. As I begin this segment, let me first of all say, look, I've never had a weight issue, but I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people struggle with their optimum weight. They struggle with finding a balance in life between the calories they burn and the calories they consume. And so I'm not speaking from a perspective of I have gone through a transformation. My perspective is one who never needed a transformation. But for OTTO, you went through the transformation where you were 110 kilos and overweight. Body fat percentage was too high. You weren't obese, but you were moving that direction. And now at 88 kilos, you're lean, you're in much better shape, even proven by the exercise we just did. 2 years ago, OTTO would have failed on the first round. So that's a huge improvement. That's a great story, great transformation. Why don't you give us a little more insight as to what you changed about your eating habit, so your intermittent fasting, and then about what you took out of your diet and what you put in your diet.
First of all, I don't just change my eating time. I calculate how many calories did I eat and how much did I used to burn. For me, I need to eat like 200 and something calories. So
hang on a second. When you say you need to eat 200 calories, scientifically speaking, a guy your height, you're going to be eating about 1,800 a day.
I mean 2,000. Yeah.
Okay.
2,000.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say 200. It's not happening. You just killed yourself.
I mean 2,000 and then
2,000.
2,100.
Okay.
I calculated I eat only I think 1,700.
1,700.
Yeah. So I eat vegetables, I eat red rice, beans. First couple of months, I only eat vegetables. I'll be vegan for maybe 4 months.
So you're eating legumes, beans and such. You're eating eggs. So that's where you're getting your protein source generally, and then vegetables.
Anything,
Okay.
I drink a lot of water for sure.
Okay.
So I don't want to get dehydrated. Yeah. So just like that.
Well, that's excellent. I mean, you're getting the protein source. I mean, a lot of vegetables people don't recognize. A lot of vegetables also have protein. The legumes, the nuts, the seeds, the eggs. I mean, eggs are beautiful. A source of protein. All 9 amino acids within one egg. It's a great start. And then you also ate 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
So maybe explain the time frame at which you ate, which means you did not eat for 20 hours a day. How did you get to that point?
For the first time, I don't just go straight to eat just for 4 hours. First, I eat six hours per day, and then the next month I eat only five hours, and then the last one I eat for 4 hours per day.
Wow. So the intermittent fasting up to 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
The whole key to this thing is the personal discipline at which it took to do that. There's no other way to do it. When you were here before you went home for this COVID-19 holiday, we'll call it a holiday, but it's really not. You were staying up late. You were eating noodles late at night. You were not eating a high quality diet. Your friends in the dorm would tell me, and then you'd be the one after every holiday. He'd go home, he'd come back to practice after like a holiday, and he'd be the one throwing up on the court, trying to do sprints with noodles coming out, But now you've made this transformation. As a person, I'm proud of you. As a coach, I'm excited for you to see what that will do for your game. I really think he's going to elevate his game. He's going to be a better basketball player because he's going to be able to move laterally. He's going to be able to defend better. I don't know what it will do for your offensive game. Otto always had a good shot. He had a good stroke. He could shoot. You know, he hit threes. He could score. But I think the biggest difference is going to be in your ability to switch on defense and defend guards from a big man's position. So you're drinking coffee with me today. So I've got the hot brand and he's got the cold brand, but we're both drinking cappuccinos. And I appreciate a man who can drink his coffee. You know, I get tired of all these tea people. Let me just explain benefits of coffee and maybe clear up a few misconceptions. Research has proven over and over and over again that the benefits of coffee actually adds longevity to life. Mortality rate drops with the consumption of coffee. You have less predisposed to Alzheimer's disease, dementia. You have less heart disease, less stroke. There's so many really important benefits. Now the side effects which people complain about is maybe higher blood pressure. Okay, but if you don't have a blood pressure issue, that's not an issue. Maybe anxiety. You drink too much, maybe you think the caffeine has increased your anxiety, then reduce it a little bit, up to you. The other thing is people complain about caffeine. Caffeine is a natural chemical which the body produces anyways. If caffeine raises your blood pressure or gives you insomnia, you can't fall asleep, well then that's up to you to reduce the coffee or drink it at a different time. But the research goes like this. The milligrams of coffee per day that is beneficial is about 400 milligrams. That's about 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day. Now, if you only want to drink 3, 2, or 1, that's up to you. Once again, we thank Max Coffee. They still haven't figured out that they should sponsor us. Yeah, give them the logo. What's it? Max Coffee, baby. Come on, hook us up. Anything you want to add, Otto, about your experience, your change of life, or what you're looking forward to?
Just don't give up. At first, it's so really difficult because in my family, it's only me who did the fasting thing. My mom like, it's okay. It's a cheating day. There's a cheating day. Every night she told me.
Mama, don't do that.
She told me that it's okay. Just a little bit meat for me. I'm like, poor mom, this is not how it works. I told her like that.
Yeah.
Just don't give up.
Don't give up. That's pretty good advice. I'd say you can take that advice into every area of life. If you want to be spiritually strong, guess what? You can't give up. You want to be academically competent, guess what? Don't give up. You want to be physically fit? Don't give up. You want to have a beautiful relationship long term? Don't give up. And I think it fits in our process-oriented value which we at UPH talk about.
The biggest lesson that you gave me, the important one for me is discipline. I don't get any discipline lesson from my Semarang. You told me discipline is so important in life, not just basketball, but in real life, discipline is so important. So, yeah.
I think the application of discipline at which you're showing with your transformation of a life, what you've done physically, that is discipline. That's a lot of hard work. So again, we're proud of you. Looking forward to see what's next, and if we get a chance to play, to see you play at another level. That finishes it up for us. Go ahead and invite everyone to have a cup of coffee, enjoy the health benefits, and God bless.